Alright guys, I'm actually pulling down the tape and stuff here. So I'm going to get this out of here. I just got home from work about a half an hour ago. I got the door on. I haven't put the door locks in yet, but you know, I wanted to check the fit and everything, and everything looks good. All the gaps are nice and everything, so the seal seals up. All the door jambs, they all look nice. The seal seems to be tight when I close the door all the way, so that's good. So now what I'll have to do is I gotta go ahead and put the posts in, and then I need to put the weather stripping back in. So let me get that done. This video is not about that. I just wanted to show you you know, stuff we got to do. Also have to put the locking mechanism too, so the door will stay locked. So anyways, let me get it all done, and I'll just do a quickie on it. When this car got in an accident, it actually pushed this frame a little bit and we had to pull it out, but when it pulled the frame, it actually broke the windshield seal right up around here and down to about here. So what we were doing is we were cleaning the area off, and we were lifting up on the windshield, and we were going to, from the inside, squish in some clear RTV, and then we were going to put the windshield back down, put a box on the trunk and a board across it and a board on the windshield, and put some weight here to hold this down while the RTV cleared. Well, as I was pushing up on it to get like a small shim in here, the whole thing just like popped all the way across over there and then all the way down here. And we got to thinking about it. I said, man, you know, if it comes up that easy, what about the rest of the car? So we just started pushing on it, and the whole next thing you know, the whole windshield is basically loose. So we finished it off, and then what we did is we decided to come over here, and you could see where the old paint that was on it right there just came up with all the glue. So what we're doing now is we're actually sanding off with some 80 grit sandpaper.
Look how quickly this comes off.
We're just sanding off all the old glue right down to the actual glue, the windshield glue. And then we've gone in here and we've tried to remove as much as the paint as possible that they oversprayed on the original paint. We're gonna get that off all the way up here as much as we can, and then see, here's the paint here. You can see it just kind of flakes off. It didn't even adhere. It's almost like they didn't put any sand or primer or anything, just like they just painted over it. It was really strange. So that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna remove the rest of this, and then we're gonna put some windshield clear RTV around the whole windshield, press it down, and then seal it that way, and make sure that our windshield is sealed up then, or rear windshield, I guess you could say. But that's just a quick update on what we're doing. We got the rear bumper on. It's a bumper we bought from the wrecking yard for like 35 bucks. It does have some issues with it that we're gonna have to take care of. We'll peel all this back, and then just temporarily we'll go ahead and spot paint it and make it look better. We have to do this area back here where the little clear piece for this particular year goes, right in here. We'll have to get all this stuff channeled out, and then we'll get some sealer and reseal it. We've got to take the piece that was on here. It's all yellowed and kind of the clear coat on it's coming off, so we're going to buff all that out, stick that on there. Here's a quick video of this piece. It's a little dirty and stuff. That's because the seal was broken in it, and I'm just amazed that this thing is still not, cracked up in here. This is amazing. I think there's a small crack here and another small crack up here. Let's see if I can focus on it, but it hasn't gone all the way through. So we'll have to clean all this yellowing and this stuff out of here. And then there's some of this stuff is actually peeling somewhere. I don't know, I'll have to go find it. Found it. Let's see, you can see how fairly shiny it is right in here where we cleaned it up a little bit. And you get over here and you can actually see the sparkle in it where it's actually peeling and degrading the clear coat. And this is where we've removed it. It's not as bad, but we'll buff that all out and you won't even know it. You won't even know that it had a problem. So anyways, back to the main video. We'll take care of like the little pinhole things. We still have to align this door right here. Still got to raise this door up here a little bit. Let me see if I can show that. You can see where the lines don't quite match up, and they used to match up, so we got to raise that up. Oh, I don't know, it looks like about a 16, about 1/8 of an inch, I guess, to get it to line up better. Then the nice part is when we lift it up, see where the door seam is fairly close down here. When we lift that door up, this seam right here will close up really nice too. So we're working on it. This is the original trim piece that was on the car when it got in the accident. I got up on the inside here, and this is just aluminum, and I was able to push it up and get it fairly nice. We actually haven't decided whether we're gonna paint it the same color as the rest of the car when we repaint this fender, or both sides actually, or actually paint it like a satin black. We thought that might be interesting too, to make that satin black. We're not sure yet. We'll have to do a little bit of trim work on the bumper here. Probably have to get some bumper filler, reseal this, repaint the bumper, fix those little spots. We're going to repaint the grill. It's got a whole bunch of rock chips in it. We're not sure what color we're going to do that yet. My son was actually thinking about painting it the same color as the car, and then maybe putting some chrome trim around it or something, maybe some chrome pieces on here to kind of accent it a little bit. I thought that would be pretty cool. Haven't decided. You users, watchers, let me know. Let me know what you think. The headlight we got to buff out a little bit. We got that new piece in. We had it out to put the bumper up, and I set it in front of the wheel, and we didn't even think about it much, and my son forgot to put it in, and when we moved the car to, you know, lubricate the transmission, we ran it over, so we had to buy a new one. We were able to get one, used one, for like 18 bucks shipped to the house. I think normally new they're about 35, so it looked just as good as new, so it was great. So missed a little bit of overspray on here, so we got to take care of that. Other than that, the paint still has been pretty good. We still haven't wet sanded and buffed it. We're worrying about more important things right now than the actual paint smoothness right now. That's pretty much been taken care of. I mean, it looks good. It's nice and shiny and everything. And we got the tail light in and lined up. It was off a little bit before, and this gap right here was like non-existent. It was way over here. And what it turned out is this aftermarket one, it didn't quite line up with the stock hole. You remember this part underneath the light here was stock. We never changed that or pulled that off. And with the light in, that lens was like way over here up against the bumper lid. So what I did is I just went ahead and I notched the little plastic piece that goes in there. And then this was also kind of leaning over, because where the holes go in, the bolts go in to hold it in, they were actually slightly recessed a little bit, and we didn't realize it. So all we did was go in from the inside, get a big hammer with some weight on it, and just tap those little recessed areas back out, and then everything just lined right up after that, and it turned out pretty nice. Same thing with this side, except we didn't really have to do that. We still need to trim that little tab up here. We haven't done that. And we got a burned out light bulb here we got to change. But it's coming right along. We got to buff out some little scratches and stuff on it, detail the wheels. We got to put the rocker panels back on it, finish up on the interior. There's probably a good month's worth of work here left, and I don't know when we'll get to it. We'll just get to it as we can. But the main thing is to get the important things done so that we can drive this. So anyways, that's just a quick update. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the great comments, and God bless you all, and keep none of you out. Bye.